Hey, what's up guys, and welcome back to Money Hub. In today's video, we're going to be going through 7 of the richest people to ever exist in this world. Now guys, real quick, before we do get into this countdown, I want to let you guys know that we will be picking one lucky subscriber every month to win a shout out at the start of a video. All you must do to enter is subscribe to the channel, like the video, and comment down below saying I subscribed. Good luck guys. Now without any further ado, let's get straight into this countdown. Number 7. Muammar Gaddafi. Libyan revolutionary and political leader of more than 42 years, Muammar Gaddafi is rumored to have been worth $200 billion at the time of his violent overthrow and death in 2011, which is over $212 billion in today's terms. During his decade-long reign, he had as good as private control over Libya's rich oil fields and their earnings. This wealth was secreted away in several bank accounts, real estate, and other investments around the world. At the beginning of the Libyan conflict, the US government found $37 billion in the United States. $30 billion was found in assets across the UK, Germany, France, and Italy. Even today, it is believed that much of the cash stashed away by him remains unfound. Number 6. Nikolai Alexandrovich Romanov. Russian leader Nikolai Alexandrovich Romanov, also known as Tsar Nicholas II of Russia, who ruled from 1894 to 1917. He was canonized after his death by the Russian Orthodox Church, which also makes him the richest saint in human history. The first years of his reign saw little more than continuation and development of the policy pursued by Alexander III. Nicholas allotted money for the All-Russia Exhibition of 1896. By 1902, the Trans-Siberian Railway was nearing completion. This helped the Russians trade in the Far East, but the railway still required huge amounts of work. He and his family were murdered when Bolshevik revolutionists overthrew him and opened the door to communism. His $900 million at the time of his death would have been worth $300 billion today. Number 5. Henry Ford. Henry Ford is a captain of the American car industry and the business magnate who has made mass production of automobiles possible. The Ford Motor Company, founded by him, made cars that were first time affordable to the middle class, converting them into the practical mode of conveyance and revolutionizing transportation. As the owner of the company, Henry Ford became one of the richest and most famous people in the world. When he died, his net worth was over $200 billion in today's terms, and most of this was left at the Ford Foundation. Number 4. William the Conqueror. The first Norman king of England, ruling from 1066 after defeating King Harold in the Battle of Hastings. Son of the Duke of Normandy, Robert I, and a mistress named Harleva, he was also known as William the Bastard. He succeeded his father as the Duke of Normandy, and it is said he was promised the throne of England by King Edward. When Edward declared Harold the king on his deathbed, William declared war. The plunder from the conquest and land grabs make William the Conqueror's wealth estimated at $228 billion in today's terms. Number 3. Cornelius Vanderbilt. A story of rags to riches. Cornelius Vanderbilt made his fortune in the railroad and shipping business in the 19th century in America. He used to work with his father, who operated a cargo boat between Staten Island, Manhattan, and New York in the 1820s. He started his own steamship business operating in New York, and in the 1850s he entered the railroad business. He was known for his shrewd and aggressive business style. At the peak of his wealth, he would have been worth $202 billion in today's money. Unlike later business magnates, he did not set up a foundation or give much to charity, other than $1 million seed money to establish the Vanderbilt University in Nashville, Tennessee. The family no longer controls any businesses, and the fortune amassed by Cornelius Vanderbilt is no longer in the family. Number 2. Osman Ali Khan. At number 2 on our list is His Exalted Highness Nizam of Hyderabad Osman Ali Khan by Asaf Jah VII, the last Nizam of Hyderabad, a princely state in India that became a part of the Republic of India in 1948. In 1937, he featured on the cover of Time magazine as the richest man in the world. His wealth was masked on mining royalties in land revenue. His net worth was estimated at $2 billion in the early 1940s, 2% of the US economy at that time. In today's terms, that's about $230 billion. The Jacob Diamond, a 124-carat diamond worth more than $40 million, was part of the Nizam's jewelry collection and was used by him as a paperweight. Osman Ali Khan was considered miser for the way he dressed, but almost all the major public buildings and institutions in Hyderabad were built during his reign. The Osmania University, the General Hospital, the High Court, and the Observatory, to name a few. After his era, most of his wealth was taken over by the Indian government, including the Nizam jewelry collection. But even after that, he was still widely considered South Asia's richest man until his death in 1967. He is said to have fathered 149 children. What remains of his wealth is now being litigated by an increasing number of claimants. Number 1. Jacob Fugger. A German merchant, mining entrepreneur, and banker from the 16th century, Jacob Fugger amassed huge wealth and power during his lifetime, amounting to $277 billion at the peak of his fortune. The foundation of the wealth was laid through the textile trade with Italy, but grew manifold with the start of banking operations with the royal family of Austria and the administrative apparatus of the Holy See. At one point, he had monopolistic hold on the copper trade in Europe with his enormous wealth. Jacob Fugger influenced much of European history by funding the marriages that saw the Austrian House of Habsburg gain control of Spain, Bohemia, and Hungary, and ensuring the election of Charles V as the next Holy Roman Emperor. On his deathbed, his business and wealth passed on to his nephew, Anton Fugger. Well, there you have it, guys. That was 7 of the richest people in this world to ever exist. If you did enjoy this video, then make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.